If I told you that nobility, loyalty, and all the admirable virtues are not just virtues in the 21st century, but they are assets because they can help you to make money, would you be interested? If that's something that interests you and you want to make money in a way that is pure, honorable, and noble, then you have to watch this video till the end.
My is China. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of House Business Channel, where I discuss only business and you can do business directly with me, called My Ace TV, and you can check it out right here. This channel is my personal contribution channel where I'll be giving you exceptional values on business, personal finance, personal development, and life success. And I'll be doing that with a lot of fun because my one word is fun. And I always seek teach, inspire, create, collaborate. You can just call me the contributor. Join the exceptional 5% that will watch this video to the end because you're very special people and you're rare. Welcome on board. Let's learn to grow rich together.
So you're welcome to the recap of our live stream that every Sunday by 6 p.m. GMT +1, we do a live stream where we take a topic and treat it for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes of teaching you on the topic, I take 10 of your questions on either the topic or any subject that has to do with life, business, and success. And after that, we get to ask you questions, and the 10 successful first answers to the question will earn 30,000 naira each, because we are 30,000 subscribers on this page. And by the time we get to 40,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away 40,000 each to 10 people that answer our questions, because we are committed to building the most generous and the most educative YouTube channel in Africa, where you learn and earn. And aside that, every day we upload our video. The best 5 comments also get to win daily, and the highest daily winners for the month will get to win 1 million naira. So if you were intrigued in our last topic, you might want to pay attention, because we found out that during the live stream, most people cannot get the most out of the topic because the rowdiness of live stream. So after the live stream, we do this recap where we dig deep into the subject matter or topic and give you the juice in a cool, calm, calculated way without any distractions. So the last topic we had was loyalty, an essential quality to succeed and develop. And this is more important than most people think, because it has become an endangered species of subject. You hear a lot of get rich quick scheme, you hear a lot of secret to success, you hear about goal setting and a lot of so-called modern technique. But as Jim Rohn says, there's no new truth. The truth is never new. The truth is old. So one of the oldest prerequisites for success is loyalty. And I did some digging, and you can see from Google that loyalty has to do with faithfulness, allegiance, hardcore, liege, true blood. I love the true blood because it has to talk about royalty, and patriotic and firm, true-hearted and faithful. So all those words are words that try to define that one word, loyalty. And I used ChatGPT to give me a comprehensive definition of loyalty. And it says loyal means to stay true in your heart, word, and action to a person, cause, duty, or promise, even when it's hard, when it's costly or tempting to walk away. It is the deep, unshakable faithfulness that stands in storms, resists betrayals, and protects the trust given as if guarding a priceless crown. So loyalty, like a crown of royalty. And to be loyal is to keep your commitment, not only when it is easy, but especially when it's hard and it's when no one is watching and the reward is far away. They call it the spirit that can be trusted with secret, entrusted with task, and counted on to be beside you, whether in triumph, in trial, without switching side, losing heart, or breaking faith. Loyalty is very special and very royal. So if you go through all this definition, there are very significant synonyms that ChatGPT told us that are synonymous with the definition of loyalty. And we're going to go through the 9 of them. The first one is faith. Second is devoted, giving your whole heart to something or someone. The third is steadfast, unshakable, unwavering. The fourth is trustworthy, being worthy to be trusted, reliable, honest, and keep your word. The fifth is dependable, someone we can always depend on. The sixth is allegiant, firmly committed, obedient to a cause of honor or sworn duty. The sixth is constant, not changing or drifting, not wavering, and stays from the beginning to the end, staying true. And talking about true, TROUGH, it's also staying true to your heart, which is the next word, true-hearted, sincere in loyalty with no hidden motives. And the 8th and the 9th is being dedicated and being unswerving or unwavering. And there are historical examples of people that their loyalty is world-class, like William Marshall, the knight that saved 4 kings. That's the kind of loyalty that were required of knights and loyal steeds. And then the second example is Queen Esther that risked her life for her people and was able to move from a slave girl to a queen, being loyal not only to her people but to her uncle, to her king, and to her people. And then the story of the 300 Spartans that stood against the impossible, and their loyalty to Sparta and duty meant they fought even when the odds against them. They were willing to die for their country. The fourth story is the story of Jonathan and David, friendship that defied politics. While the father of Jonathan and David were arch enemies and Saul was trying to kill David, Jonathan was trying to save David against all odds and was so loyal to David that until death did them part. And the fifth, talking about death, is the Japanese samurais and the code of Bushido. That's the way of the warrior, that they are willing to sacrifice their life for their acts and their master. And sixth is Ruth, who was a Moabite but became a Jew by loyalty and marriage. And not only became a Jew, but became a grandmother to the popular King David, and also joined the lineage of the most popular Jesus Christ himself. Number 7, Mordecai, that had loyalty without applause to save the king from a plot to kill the king, and was unrewarded and never complained and continued to keep his duty at the gate. And even when he was remembered with the book of remembrance and rewarded, he still went back to his duty post after the plump and pageantry of his glorious reward and sampling through the times and the town then. So loyalty is royalty. You don't expect it from everyone. So this subject matter is for only the select few who are blue-blooded enough to want to be loyal. And one word, their both findings didn't emphasize, but I will emphasize, is called honor. One of the greatest things that makes loyalty have substance is honor. Without honor, loyalty is useless. And what is honor? I asked ChatGPT, And ChatGPT talked about honor is the noble weight of what? Respect, integrity that a person carries. Talked about honor to live in such a way that your word is as strong as the king's seal. Your actions match your promises. Your motives remain pure and unseen. In royal history, honor is an invisible gold that makes kings worth following, warriors worth remembering, servants worth trusting. Without it, crowns tarnish, titles lose their power, and even the richest thrones become hollow. So honor is the substance of loyalty. Without honor, loyalty also becomes hollow. There are some significant words that define honor. Those words are integrity, respect, dignity, esteem, glory, prestige, reverence, renown, virtue, and credit. And all this are what makes honor honorable. It might sound like cliche, but the most honorable thing in the world is honor. But I define honor as the highest form of regard and the truest form of respect and love that involve as much heart as possible. So my definition brings three things in their highest, purest form and commitment, which is respect, love, and heart. Heart has to do with both courage and dedication or faithfulness. So an honorable people are those that honor people, because honor is not something you get. Honor is something you give. The moment you demand honor, you have lost honor. Honor is not demanded. Honor is earned honorably. So, and love and honor will get you to achieve more than sheer ambition and desire. So many of us are told about the power and importance of desire and ambition. But love and honor are more powerful and get you to higher places than just sheer ambition and desire. So to succeed and develop loyalty will determine the quality of utility, credibility, sustainability, and prosperity of your success. So for your success to have utility, you need loyalty. For your success to have credibility, you need loyalty. For your success to have sustainability, you need loyalty. And most importantly, when we are gone, the greatest value we leave behind is posterity. For your success to have posterity, you need unalloyed loyalty. And you can be loyal to people, to causes, to things, and to so many things. So we're going to discuss the 20 things you must develop loyalty to for you to succeed and develop, and the 20 things you must keep loyalty to for you to succeed and develop. So 20 you need to be loyal to, and 20 you need to end your loyalty to, because what you are loyal to will determine whether you succeed or fail. And the 20 things you need to be loyal to is, number one, the truth. Winston Churchill said the truth is incontrovertible. Malice may deride it and ignorance may ignore it, but there it stands. So the truth is incontrovertible. You can't do anything against the truth. You can't hide the truth. You can only hide yourself. You can't break the truth. You can only break yourself. You can't twist the truth. You can only twist yourself. So loyalty to the truth will get you to succeed and develop. Loyalty to your well-being will get you to succeed and develop, because sometimes when we are loyal to a cause or a vision, we tend to forget the container or the vehicle that will get us to that cause or vision. So loyalty to your spiritual well-being, your physical well-being, and your emotional well-being is very important. But in all this, greatest well-being is your mental well-being, because without a sound mind, you can be loyal. And number 3 is loyalty to your source. Many people tell you we came from evolution, but those of us that believe we came from God and we'll go back to God. Loyalty to your source is very important. Number 4, loyalty to your vision and your purpose on earth. The Bible says where there is no vision, the people perish. So this is so important that it's as important as survival. What is your vision and how loyal are you to it? It is one of the greatest loyalty to your vision is the do or die loyalty to your vision, that you do your vision or die. And one of the next loyalty is loyalty to your money. There are 3 things. Because there are 20 loyalties, I'll just be giving us just 3 things, but there's so much more we can do in these things. 3 things you need to do to your money to show that you are loyal to your money. Number 1, you need to pay yourself first. Number 2, you need to earn money legitimately. When you earn money illegitimately, you are disloyal to money. When you don't pay yourself first, you are disloyal to money. Number 3, you need to find a safe, secured, and sustainable way to multiply money. If you don't multiply money, despite paying yourself first and earning it legitimately, you are not loyal to money. So to be loyal to your money, earn it legitimately, pay yourself first, and multiply it continually. The 6th thing you need to be loyal to is your time. The best way to be loyal to your time is 3 things. Don't waste it. Number 2, don't misuse it. Number 3, guard it against others stealing it, because people steal your time when they get you distracted, because distraction is the greatest thief of time. But the highest distraction is pretense. When you are pretending to be what you are not, you're not only wasting your time, you're wasting your life. So don't waste time. Don't allow your time to be wasted by others through distraction, and don't while away time by doing nothing. Productivity is the greatest nobility and loyalty to time. Number 7 is your leader. You must have somebody you follow, and there are 3 ways you must be loyal to that person. Number 1, never follow that person blindly. Open your eyes on who you follow and make sure they are worth following. Number 2, don't be a follower, be a student. Learn from the person, choose what to follow and what not to follow with the person, because no man is perfect. Number 3 is consume an end of observation of the person. You must observe the person enough to know whether they are worth your loyalty to follow them in the first place. So number 1, you don't just follow, you observe before you follow. Number 2, you make sure that you are not just a follower but a student, because when you shine your eyes, you need to learn what to take from your leader and what to reject. And number 3, ensure that you consume enough of their observation to truly know the leader and follow their example. Number 8, basic life principles. You must be loyal to basic life principles. And one of the strongest life principles is the principle of cause and effect. If you don't know that we are cause and every other thing is effect, most people think that we are an effect and every other thing is cause. Maybe you are caused by the economy, you are caused by your leaders, other things are causing you. No, you are the one causing everything in your life. When you know that basic life principle, to save you a lot and empower you, and you are loyal to it. One of the strongest principles you need to be loyal to is the principle of sowing and reaping. There is a season for sowing and a season for reaping, and as long as the earth exists, sowing and reaping will always be a life principle. So trying to reap when you have not sown is disloyalty to life principles. And one of the 3rd principles of life is that excellency and diligence brings you before kings. If you want to stand before valuable people and kings, you must do due diligence and excellence in whatever you do. Everything you do must be autographed with the signature of excellence. And if you do these 3 things, you'll be loyal to basic life principles. And the 9th thing you need to be loyal to is your passion. And the 3 things you need to do to be loyal to your passion is to distinguish your passion from your distraction, because lust, distraction, and passion are all love, but only the one that has profit is your passion. If there's no profit, it might be distraction or lust, but if there's profit, then it's your passion. So be loyal to your passion by finding the profit in your passion. Be loyal to your passion by always pursuing your passion. You cannot have a passion that you are not moving towards or that is not moving you. If you are not moving, you are disloyal to your passion. And then the third thing you need to do to your passion is actualize your passion. Is your passion is like Elon Musk to colonize Mars. You must be seen putting money, time, and energy. These three things you need to put to your passion to show loyalty of working towards your passion. Your time, your energy, and your money must go into your passion. The 10th thing you need to be loyal to is your actions. Actions is where the rubber meets the road and the most creative thing that creates every other thing. And the three things you need to do to your actions to be loyal to them is that think about your actions, think before you do. And then number 2, do with all your heart. The good book says, whatever thy hands find to do, do it with all your might and with all your heart. So take wholehearted actions. And the third thing you must do to action is repetition. Most successes are never created by one action, but most successes are created by repetition of action. So you must consistently repeat your actions. If you want to go to the Olympic and you run a 100-meter race today, don't expect to get Olympic gold tomorrow. You might need to repeat running it every day and practice it every day for 7 years before you can win. So learn to repeat your actions faithfully and be loyal to them. The 11th thing is your words. 3 things you need to do to show loyalty to your words. Don't say it if you don't mean it. Number 2, when you say it, ensure that what you think, what you believe, and what you say are the same thing. The congruence between what we think, what we believe, and what we say and do is the greatest source of power. So make sure you don't just say the word, but you believe the word. And the last thing you do to your words is act on your words by keeping your words. It's when you do your words that you keep your words. So your word must be your bond, that if you say it, you must do it, no matter how hard it is and how long it takes. And the 12th thing you need to be loyal to is your growth. First of all, you need to love growth more than you love comfort. That's the first loyalty to your growth. If you love comfort more than growth, you are disloyal to your growth. Number 2, if you give up easily on your growth by expecting your growth to be easy, you are disloyal to your growth. You should be so loyal to your growth that you are willing to grow through difficulty. And the last thing is to be loyal to your growth. Never stop growing. One of the most dangerous things to your growth is complacency. When you grow to a particular level and you settle and say, I've made it, and stop growing. That's why one of my best sports personality of this 21st century is Cristiano Ronaldo, because most footballers feel that their late 30s is their limit to growth and development. Cristiano Ronaldo is 40 and he's still pushing and believing on his growth and doesn't want to stop growing. So never stop growing. Never love comfort more than growth. Never expect your growth to be easy, so that you are willing to grow through adversity, and never stop growing. Those 3 are the 3 things you need to do. The next thing you need to be loyal to is your business. The first loyalty in business is profit. Business is not an activity to serve people. Business is an activity to make profit. So if you are not loyal to profit, you will miss business. But profit does not come from the air. Profit comes from the customer. So you must be loyal to your customers for you to even make profit in the first place. So the second thing you need to be loyal to is your customers. You must be loyal to satisfying and even going beyond satisfaction to delight your customers, because Peter Drucker, one of the greatest business gurus that lived in the 21st century, says that a satisfied customer is the greatest business strategy. And I dare say that a delighted customer is more than the greatest business strategy, because for you to satisfy and yet go beyond that and delight a customer, you are unstoppable. So the first thing is be loyal to your profit. Second thing, be loyal to your customers. And the third one might surprise you, is be loyal to your workers, because most times you might not be the one interfacing with the customers. The way to a customer is through the workers. Happy workers will translate to happy customers. Happy customers will translate to more profit. And these three, your profit, your customers, and your workers, are the three you need to be loyal to be loyal to your business. The 14th thing you need to be loyal to is your spouse. And you are loyal to your spouse by doing three things to your spouse. Number one, don't choose a spouse that is not the best thing that has happened to you in this world. Choosing a spouse lower than your standard is disloyalty to that spouse. Number two, telling your spouse a sweet lie. Because most times we want to delight our spouses so much that instead of telling them the bitter truth, we are willing to tell them the sweet lie. Telling them the sweet lie might make them smile and happy, but it's disloyalty to your spouse. And number three, condoning their weaknesses without giving them pointers for improvement is a disloyalty to your spouse. Many spouses avoid the friction of telling your spouse how they could be better, because you feel that if you tell them how they could be better, they will think they are not good enough for you. But finding creative ways of telling your spouse to improve and inspire for better thing is loyalty. But these three things will not be possible if you are not first the best spouse for your spouse. So the greatest loyalty for these three things is become the best spouse that your spouse could ever dream of. Then you can choose the best spouse. Then you can tell the truth to the best spouse. Then you can inspire the best spouse to be better. And then your family. Three things you need to do to your family to be loyal to your family is give your family affection, give your family attention, give your family protection. You must be loyal to giving time and affection to your family. You must be loyal to giving protection to your family. You must be loyal to giving attention and affection to your family. So those three things, affection, attention, and protection. And one of the greatest decadence of the recent century is last few years, some of our parents thought that providing for the family is more important than giving attention and affection to the family. And that lack of attention and affection gave birth to the moral decadence that we're seeing in our families. So you must be responsible enough to not only provide for your family financially, but you must provide attention, affection, and protection. And one of the greatest protection is financial protection. To your community, you need to be loyal to your community by contributing to the community, by making sure your community is clean, maintaining your community, and making sure that you go to the best community or bring the best to your community. Many times our leaders travel to the part of the world and see the best, but they don't bring that best back to their community. They are disloyal to their community. Many times our leaders don't contribute to the growth of the community. They are not loyal to the community. And you don't contribute to the cleanliness or cleaning of the community. You are not loyal to the community. I'm talking about community. Our community lies in an environment. So the next place you need to be loyal to is your environment. And the greatest thing you can do to your environment to be loyal to is, number one, keep it clean. Number two, keep it as close to nature as possible. Don't do unnatural things that hurts nature. And that's why carbon gases and carbon emission is being marginalized globally and reduced, because that's an irresponsible, disloyal way of handling our environment. But the third and the most important is set up an environment that inspires you, because your environment determines 95% of your success. So set up a successful, inspiring environment that you can thrive. The 18th thing you need to be loyal to is your country, not the government, because as Mark Twain said, loyalty to country always, loyalty to the government only when they deserve it. So you must be willing to for your country and be loyal to your country by being patriotic. But the 3 shows of patriotism is: number 1, you must vote the right government in for your government and make sure your vote counts for the right government. Number 2, you must never be corrupt in your country, because every corrupt citizen in a country is disloyal to the country. When you are corrupt, it's not disloyalty to your conscience alone, it's also disloyalty to your country, because nothing is a country like disloyalty. And the 3rd is tolerance. Never tolerate behavior in your country, especially behaving government. Uphold the constitution of your government by ensuring that only the things that are enshrined in the constitution are done, and when things not constitutional are done, never tolerate it. The number 19 thing you must be loyal to that will determine whether you're rich or not, apart from being loyal to your money. If you can combine being loyal to your money with this loyalty, you are sure to be rich, and that is loyalty to your delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is misspelled. The right phrase is multiplied gratification. So you show loyalty to your delayed gratification by doing 3 things. Number 1, never ever ask or indulge in an enjoyment you are not matured for. For instance, you are not up to 18 and you want to enjoy the enjoyment of watching pornography. That is premature enjoyment. It will hamper you. You are not married. You want to enjoy the enjoyment of sex. That is premature enjoyment. It will hamper you. You don't have investment and you want to buy luxury. That is premature enjoyment. It will hamper you. You only buy luxury from the return on your investment and not from your income. So the first thing you do to show loyalty to your delayed gratification is only enjoy when you have matured for that enjoyment. Never lust after, desire, or want enjoyment you are not matured for. Number 2, always see the future. It's only when you see a brighter future that you can delay enjoyment today for multiplied enjoyment tomorrow. It's only when you see a brighter future for yourself that you can delay spending money today to invest it to multiply it and spend more money tomorrow. So you must see a future. If you don't see, you will not delay gratification. And Oswald Sanders said that eyes that look are common, but eyes that see are rare. Be among the rare people that see your future and get committed to your future. And the 3rd loyalty you can do to delayed gratification is the joy of delaying the gratification now. People that are not loyal to delayed gratification cry and whine when they delay gratification. Those of us that are loyal to delayed gratification celebrate and are joyful when we delay gratification. For instance, I'm supposed to buy a car and I invest that money in land or a house. The disloyal to delayed gratification will be crying why they don't have a car, while those of us will be celebrating why we have invested and will buy so many cars in future when it matures. So these 3 things are the things you do to your delayed gratification to ensure that you only enjoy what you are matured for. And maturity is something you have sown. Trying to reap when you have not sown is immaturity, and premature enjoyment hampers enjoyment. Number 2 is making sure you have a future. You see a future, not just having. You might have it and not see it. You see a future that is worth delaying your gratification for. And number 3, you begin to celebrate the gratification in the delay before it even matures. Just like most pregnant women begin to celebrate the joy of a child the moment they do a pregnancy test and see it's positive. They start dancing in anticipation of the child. And the final thing you need to be loyal to is goodwill. Goodwill is the greatest virtue on earth and the only virtue that is greater than love, loyalty, and all the virtues. Because if you love without goodwill, you will love the wrong things. 3 things you can do to be loyal to goodwill is: number 1, have it. You must first have goodwill by purifying your heart. The Bible says, guard your heart with all diligence, out of it are the issues of life. So having goodwill means you don't allow bitterness to come into your heart. Number 2, you must show goodwill. Any goodwill you don't show is like a gift you wrapped, addressed to the person without delivering it to the person. So you must express and show goodwill. Some people wish they can give. When they have money, they don't go and give. They have goodwill to give, but they don't give. So you don't have goodwill because it's used goodwill. So you must first of all have the good heart, have the goodwill, and then thirdly, which is most important, is learn to guard your goodwill. And the greatest way to guard your goodwill is one word: forgiveness. When you don't forgive people, you hold them inside of you and they incubate and become fester into bitterness and make you bitter, that before you know it, you begin to lose your good heart and your goodwill. So always forgive people, even when they've not asked for the forgiveness. That way you maintain goodwill. If you've helped 1,000 people and 1,000 people disappointed you, forgive the 1,000 people so that you can help the 1,001st person. And the greatest goodwill is unsolicited goodwill. If you are loyal to these 20 things, you would have been loyal to develop your success. And I took my time to enumerate them because they are very important. But if the 20 is too much for you and you're finding it cumbersome to keep up with how many of them you need to be loyal to, just choose 3 pillars of loyalty. Be loyal to your faith, whatever you believe in. Be loyal to your family, whomever is your family, and be loyal to your finance. The 3 F's are the 3 pillars of the loyalty triangle. There are things that you are loyal to today that are destroying you and will never allow you to be successful, and we're going to browse through them. If you are loyal to your ignorance, you don't know and you don't want to know, you will never know. If you are loyal to falsehood, you believe something that is not right and you don't want to find the correct thing, you will be destroyed. If you are loyal to fear, you avoid the things you are afraid of, you'll be destroyed. Face fear by doing the things you're afraid of. If you are loyal to sweet words, you prefer somebody telling you something nice than telling you the bitter truth. The truth is bitter but better. If you are loyal to just sweet words, you will never grow. If you are loyal to your comfort, you will never succeed. If you are loyal to your lust and not your love, lust, passion, and distraction all have to do with love. But distraction has profit, lust and distraction have no profit. If you are loyal to what you lust after, you might be disloyal to what you truly love, because lust will cost you your true love. And number 7, if you are loyal to your pride, a whole me, you will never be successful. If you are loyal to your past, you will never change and you'll never be successful. If you are loyal to your excuses, I have a quote that says, excuses are justifications for weaknesses, and whatever we justify, we get to keep. If you ever make an excuse, you are loyal to your excuse. And if you don't keep your excuses will not keep you, but they will keep your dreams. If you are loyal to your negative peer, if you have friends that are not right and inspiring and positive, and you are still loyal because they are your friends, or they are your cult members, or they are your class members, or they are your relatives, loyalty to your negative circle will kill your dreams. Loyalty to social media trends will kill your creativity and productivity. On social media, you should be spreading your productivity and not consuming other people's productivity. If you are loyal to your timidity, you don't want to take action, and you are too timid to take action, and you don't ever want to take action, you will never grow. If you are loyal to your blame, anytime you have someone to blame, you will never move, because my mentor Dan Locke says, lame people blame people. So when you blame, you are lame. You will never move to your success. If you are loyal to your phone, this is a terrible master, but a wonderful servant. This should be loyal to you, not you being loyal to this. If this controls you and not you controlling this, you will never succeed. If you are loyal to perfection before starting, there's what we call analysis paralysis for those that want to perfect everything before they start. You start before perfection. If you are looking for perfection before starting, you will never be successful. Number 16, if you are loyal to your indifference, you don't care and you don't want to ever care. There is a requirement of care for success called passion. If you don't care enough to want to move, then you will never succeed if you are loyal to your indifference. If you are loyal to immediate gratification, you don't want to suffer, you don't want to sacrifice. The currency of life is called sacrifice. And the difference between immediate gratification and deferred gratification is sacrifice. And sacrifice only multiplies gratification, does not deny gratification. So if you are too short-sighted to see that this delayed gratification is multiplied gratification, I only want immediate gratification because you don't want to pay the price of sacrifice, you will never be rich if you are loyal to your immediate gratification. If you are loyal to the wrong government because it's your uncle, your party members, or your people that are in government and they are wrong, but you know it and you're still loyal, you will never succeed. If you are loyal to your smallness, you are just so small that you have embraced the enemy called average and you don't want to grow. You are complacent, you feel like a local champion, you will never grow. Then finally, if you are loyal to revenge, you must always revenge. You must always get an eye for an eye and a tit for tat. You will never grow. These 20 loyalties are the things that will cost you your success and development. And if you can't remember the 20, there are 3 that are most important that I call the triangle of the lost. If you are determined to be lost and you are lost in this world, you'll be loyal to your ignorance, you'll be loyal to your fear, and you'll be loyal to your pride. A combination of these 3, no matter how much money you have, shows that you're already lost. And be loyal to the right things and win trust, or be loyal to the wrong things and be lost. And the greatest money in the world and the oldest money in the world is trust. When you are loyal to the right things, you win trust and you get rich. But the greatest trust is the trust you continue to get after you've left this world, the power of posterity. Your posterity is the value of your success after you have stopped succeeding. That's the greatest powerful success that continues to be valuable even after you stop succeeding. So posterity is calling you, and only those that are loyal to the right things that will answer that call. Go and be loyal. Thank you. Wait! You are getting this much value and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet? Your future self just fainted out of disappointment. Click the subscribe button now before destiny closes its tab on you. And if you're getting value so far, smash that like button. Or don't you like value and press share as if someone's life depends on it, because somebody might need this to survive. We are finally in the age of wisdom. The age of wisdom is the age where virtues become the new intelligence. Because a machine, a tool, a technology can have all the intelligence in the world, but it is the virtues of faith, the virtues of devotion, the virtues of steadfastness, the virtues of trustworthiness, the virtues of dependability, the virtues of allegiance, the virtues of constant immovability and integrity, the virtues of true-heartedness, or what I call true blue-bloodedness, the virtues of unalloyed dedication, the virtues of unwavering stance for the truth, because there are no two truths anywhere in the world. There's only one truth, and the truth is the combination of all this will give you one word called L-O-Y-A-L. And loyalty is so much royalty that so many people don't know the value, because few people are becoming royal and loyal. And the fewer we are, the more valuable we are. And we're not asking you to join us. We're asking you to choose whether you are royalty or not. If you are royalty, then where is your unwavering dedication to to being dedicated to that which you are dedicated to and not stopping at whatever cost? Where is your unwavering, true-hearted, blue-blooded commitment? Where is your allegiance? Where is your congruence and constantness? Where is your faithfulness? Where is your fidelity? Where is your trustworthiness? Where is your dependability? Where is your faith? Where is your devotion? But in one word, where is your honor? Those days, honor was so valuable that they said that they could even find honor among thieves. But these days, honor is so scarce that you scarcely even find honor among saints. Your honor is your integrity. Your honor is your respect. Deep-rooted, heartfelt respect. Your honor is your dignity. Your honor is your self-esteem. Your honor is your glory. Your honor is your prestige. Your honor is your reverence. Your honor is your renown. Your honor is your virtue. Your honor is your credibility. How many of us can say that we are so honorable that heaven and earth will pass away, but our honor will not pass away? The men that are called the men of steel or men of rock, that all the storm in this world will fall on them, their honor will still stand. All the conflict will fall on them, their honor will still stand. All the opinion of men will fall on them, their honor will still stand. All the dragging of critics will drag them, their honor will still stand. All the pull of societal distraction, trends, and all the moral decadence will try to water them down, their honor will still stand. But today, I want to say the greatest honor is not the honor you call honor, but honor of goodwill. Goodwill is your good heart and good intention towards doing good for others, whether you know them or not. And that is the greatest virtue. That is the golden rule. Not just to do unto others how you want them to do to you, but to do it even when they are not deserving of it. We live in a world that treats others as if they are not important, but you want others to treat you as if you are important. Honor is what you do behind closed doors. Honor is what you do when nobody will reward you. Honor is what you do when nobody sees you, but you stand so true to it, so faithful to it, that when a gun or a knife is placed to your head and say, denounce your honor or you die, you say, I've already died since to my honor. We're not looking for men that will stand for honor. We're looking for men and women that are willing to die for honor. And those are the men that will rebuild Nigeria. Those are the men that will rebuild Africa. If you are not one of them, you should have logged off from this video long ago. If you are one of them, go show the world what you are made of. And I'll see you on my honor. Thank you. So you've heard it all. Loyalty is not something that is ordered. Loyalty is a decision that is made from within. For those that have already decided in the course of this video to be loyal, I'm sure you're going to go and take action right away, because one of the things you need to be loyal to is your action. But if you've not pressed the like button and you've not pressed the subscribe button and turn on your notification, you are probably not loyal to value, because this channel is the channel of value. See other videos that will help you gain value and help you to find the right principles and things to be loyal to. Click on the link above and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, it's super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Hey, don't just watch to learn. watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.